Hi, Raimi.
Hi, Taylor.
Welcome to
Much Ado About Some Shit,
where every week Raimi tries to talk me into watching garbage television by walking me through a season of a thing. What are we doing, dear Raimi?
You know what we're doing.
Say it. Say it.
Say it out loud.
Potomac. Anyway, we're doing Real Housewives of Potomac again.
Yeah, we're doing Real Housewives of Potomac season 4.
Ugh.
This will be a journey, friends.
Oh, goodness.
So we just finished up with season 3. Do you remember anything? It wasn't that long ago.
We actually just did this last week, so yes. Except no, because it's the end of the day and my head's empty.
Yeah, that's
but
fair.
I recognize everyone here this time, so that's good. Note for any first-time listeners, any photos we reference are not crucial to the plot. They're just to help me remember who's who and what's what. So we have here Monique, Karen, Ashley, Gazelle, Candace, Robin, and KT.
Yeah.
And there they are.
Yep. None of these seem somewhat new.
Oh God, is somebody new?
No, not necessarily. So Katie, we're going to talk about Katie, but Katie hasn't been an actual housewife since season 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but we'll talk about her.
Okay.
She coming back.
Oh Lord, she coming.
Oh Lord. Okay. Do you remember anything about Giselle last season?
My head is truly empty. I like Ashley's thing she's wearing on her shoulders. Anyway, it's very Arendelle.
Yes.
Oh
yeah.
Love it. Yeah. Karen looks weirdly young in this picture. Sorry, Karen. You're just sorry.
Okay, so
look, you don't look 30 when you're 50. Okay. Anyway,
not generally. No.
not generally.
Okay.
Unless you're my father. Paul Rudd looking ass. Anyway.
Okay, so last season we ended with Candace was still planning her wedding. Ashley was like unsure of where her marriage was going.
Oh.
Robin and Juan were getting closer.
Right.
Giselle was looking for a home for her daughters and her mother.
Right.
Monique is expecting her 3rd child.
Yeah, Monique.
Karen is still debt-free and loaded.
Okay.
Because there was IRS issues.
Tax fraud allegations, but only for her husband, so she hid her assets well.
Yes.
Anyway.
So, Giselle was with a man named Sherman last season, but they broke up.
Sherman.
In the middle of the season.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're back together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
For like 2 more seconds.
Love on again, off again couples. They don't make me tired at all.
It's like, it didn't work. Like, I don't know. And this is rich coming from me. Because I gave someone a second chance and it worked out. But he knows it's the last chance.
Dun, dun, dun.
So, like, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, more than twice, like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I think everyone deserves a second chance, but also context is key.
Absolutely. Yeah. Giselle and Karen were not at a great place last season.
Right.
And they're still not in a good place.
Cool.
So Giselle wants to repair her friendship with Karen.
Okay.
Since last season, Ashley went through a miscarriage. And is ready to try again.
Okay.
We
Go for it, girl. Get that rainbow baby.
Right. We get a very cringe scene, though, of Ashley, like, being sexy with Michael.
Ugh, why are we seeing this? No.
Yeah, it's annoying.
No, put that away.
She, like, puts whipped cream on her boob, and he's, like, blindfolded, and she's, like, trying to give it to him.
No,
it's so... I hated watching
You
it
have to
every
take off
second.
the blindfold before you put the whipped cream on the boob. Or at least before you have them try to eat it. Otherwise, what's the point?
Right, yeah. So we get that fun scene, and then we also get some allusions to Michael being charged with sexual assault later in the season.
Wow!
Yeah,
Okay.
it's fun. We'll talk about it.
Wow!
This season is gonna stress us out. for so many
stressed.
reasons. Also, I'm going to apologize to our listeners. My recap is all over the place. Don't worry about it.
Hey, pour yourself a glass of wine.
Yeah,
And
tuck
just let the recap
I have
happen.
my root beer.
Yes.
I wanted a Coke, but I wanted it to be vanilla Coke, and I couldn't do that over the app. So
Tragic.
treating myself to caffeine
There you go.
is something I indulge in.
Poured myself a glass of wine.
Yes.
To be clear, I offered Rami wine as well,
Yeah,
but she's a lightweight.
I'm
and said
such
no.
a lightweight. It's so ridiculous.
Get good, scrub.
I had to go. Candace is a week away from her wedding and is thus stressed about it.
That'll do it.
Yep. Karen is incredibly busy with her fragrance that she's doing.
Right.
Yes.
I remember that now.
Yes. She threw herself into her work after both of her parents passed away.
Oh.
She lost her parents, both of her parents in a 7-month period.
Oh, yikes.
So, yeah.
I mean, especially when they're older, when one spouse goes, the other usually follows.
Right, yeah.
It's awful, but it's very true and real.
Right, yeah. I've heard of it happening a lot, like, in very close proximity together, too.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, I think-
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And Monique is still pregnant.
Okay.
She's heavily pregnant.
Go
not in
Monique.
this photo, because
No,
I
she's-
believe this is...
Very not pregnant in this photo.
No, I believe this photo that I'm showing you is from this season's reunion. So that's why.
Are we caught up?
What? No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
We're-
Oh, I misunderstood.
Yeah.
Never mind.
This is, they probably filmed in like 2018, I believe.
Ah, the before time.
Yes, yeah.
All right.
We see Candace opens up to Karen about being afraid that her mother will hate her for having a relationship with her half-brother.
I mean, if your mom is an adult, she fucking shouldn't. But we are talking to people on a reality show. They're not well adjusted, and that means that their parents probably fucking aren't either, so.
I don't remember who. Oh, I called someone on the Ultimatum's mom a piece of work. Candace's mom is a piece of work too, though. Because we see the conversation of Candace telling her mother, like, I'm going to invite this person. And Candace's mom is so upset about it. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Oh my god. Poor Candace.
Seriously, they like fight about it, and Candace's mom kind of throws money in Candace's face. She's like, I'm the one paying for it. So,
Jesus
and Candace is like,
Christ.
it's my wedding.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I can invite who I fucking want. You don't get to
Yeah.
control it.
Yeah, exactly. Also, like, this was like over 25 years ago.
Wow.
Let it go.
Let it fucking go.
Seriously.
Let
Candace's...
it fucking go.
Let it fucking go.
We went two different directions with that, but I love it.
What did we? Where were you going?
Let's fucking go.
Oh, okay.
And you went
You weren't
Disney.
going Frozen. Okay.
I was not.
Okay.
But I respect
Cool.
your choice.
Unfortunately. Thank you. Candace's mom also calls Candace's tears crocodile tears.
Wow.
Yeah. It's fucked up.
When your parents a sociopath, it's hard to be a normal person.
And her mother is also like a psychologist.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So she could figure what was wrong with herself.
You would think.
Yikes.
But apparently not.
Yeah.
So we see Candace's wedding. It's absolutely beautiful. But it is a shit show.
Naturally.
Because her mother is very rude to her.
What?
And like to guests.
Wow.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. And also Giselle and Monique fight about something.
Okay, why not?
Yep.
Add some fuel to the fire, guys. Way to be supportive friends.
Exactly. Karen shops for her parents' gravestone.
Oof.
And she's like, this will be the final step in the grieving process.
Girl, you're dreaming.
Right, yeah.
It's gonna hit you on a random Tuesday 3 years from now, and you're gonna cry in the shower.
Yeah.
Welcome to grief.
Yeah. Like, it's just when she said that, I was like, oh, honey.
Oh, honey.
Oh, honey.
You're playing yourself.
Seriously.
Truly.
Congratulations.
You've done played yourself. Yikes.
Karen is also scared because Ray is only 2 years younger than her father.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so Ray is like 70.
Okay.
Her dad was 72 when he passed.
Okay.
And Karen is 50.
Yeah, did you I mean, you could type who you want, but did you forget about mortality? Cuz like you get past a certain age and you start like I'm going to start worrying about mortality at age 60 cuz that's the age my mom died.
Fair.
My dad's going to help with longevity, but that's still going to be when I start thinking like, any day now.
Fair. I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that way about menopause right now.
Yeah, exactly. But I try not to
coming.
worry because it's like, well, I might not even live till I'm old. I could get hit by a bus.
Right, exactly.
So don't worry about it.
Exactly. Who knows?
Yeah, every year is a fun surprise.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Okay. So,
So yeah, Karen, yeah.
bless your heart.
Bless your heart. You really haven't thought about death at all, have you?
No.
You really need to. It comes for us all. Mm-hmm. You need to not be afraid to talk about it.
Exactly.
And think about it. Because it's just a part of life.
Yeah.
It's going to be okay.
I could walk down your stairs and fall and die.
I could walk down my stairs and fall and die.
Exactly.
I could choke on my wine so much that I die. I choked on my spit very thoroughly earlier today.
Yeah.
So,
it's happening.
One of these days, that could be it.
This isn't a movie. This is happening. That's from a very obscure TV show.
Awesome.
Anyway. Okay, so Giselle has talked about she's still dating Sherman. Mm-hmm. And she's been seeing a therapist. Sherman's been seeing a therapist, and they've been seeing a couples therapist
Lots
together.
of therapy.
However, at this point, Giselle and Sherman are not dating anymore.
Okay.
Because 2 hours before Candace's wedding, Sherman was like, I'm not going to go with you.
Yeah, that's not okay.
Yeah.
My dude.
But
Look, I hate going places too, but you show up for people.
exactly. Well, and like, if you said you'd go, unless there's some like reason, you know?
Yeah. And a good one too.
Yeah.
Like, just showing up because you don't feel like it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
In this situation, not a good reason.
Right. So the therapist helps Giselle realize that she doesn't tend to give people chances.
Okay.
And will just like throw people away.
Oh, okay.
And that she doesn't forgive.
Oh, okay. Not
So
great.
she reunites with Katie Rost. And that's why Katie's in the picture.
Well. Hi, lady I forgot about.
We all forgot about her.
Yeah, sorry. It's really nothing personal.
No. We've had
I forget about literally everyone
new
on
Housewives?
a reality show who isn't right in front of me. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't want to remember them.
Wow.
I flush the information away. The
That's
fact that
fair.
I still remember Sandoval makes me very upset.
well.
Anyway.
Sandoval was a cultural moment.
A cultural moment.
Speaking of Sandoval.
Oh, no.
So he's on a show right now called Special Forces.
What?
Yeah, and they take reality TV stars. There's one of the Real Housewives of Atlanta on this season as well. And they like make them do, I don't know if it's Marine training or US
Probably
something.
Marine, because that's the hardest one,
right.
according to my Navy father.
Yes. So something like that. And they make them do these challenges. And apparently Sandoval is both doing well and horribly.
I absolutely
So,
believe that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I've thought about covering that. Anyway.
Much to consider.
In things here, Ashley ends up throwing a birthday party for her Uncle Lump.
Whoa.
That's his name.
That wasn't there a character named Lumpy Adams in the Addams Family?
Maybe?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Lumpy Addams, a cousin. But not the cousin it. He's just it.
Yes.
Anyway.
Cousin Lumpy.
Yep. So this is Cousin Lumpy.
Yes.
In my head.
Uncle Cousin Lumpy.
Uncle Cousin Lumpy.
I love that, actually. Can I be Uncle Cousin Lumpy?
Hey, you can be whatever you want to be.
Barbie girl.
Be who you want to be. Barbie, Barbie girl.
Oh, dear.
That was in commercials for a while.
Yes,
anyway.
it was. So during this birthday party, Robin, Candace, and Candace's husband, Chris, overhear Ashley's husband, Michael, saying a sentence.
Oh, no.
That will come back to haunt us.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't like ominous sentences, Raimi.
Sorry.
I'm scared.
There's a lot of them.
I'm scared.
Karen and Giselle are not on great terms because they just haven't been this whole time. But they've done their whole, it's fine.
Okay.
But now they're not on good terms because Giselle has asked Karen questions about her fragrance. And Karen doesn't answer her. It's just like, you'll see, you'll see, you'll see. Giselle introduces Karen to some fragrance person. And Karen tells this person everything. Giselle is like, how much is the fragrance going to be? What's the notes going to be like? What store are you going to be in? And Karen tells this person is like, the price point is going to be $62.50 and it's going to be notes of floral and hints of musk. And we're going to be in pop-up shops in Macy's and Saks Fifth Avenue. And Giselle knows. That's what Karen says to this person. So Giselle is like, I knew none of that because you wouldn't answer any of those questions.
Dear God. Is it dementia?
She is only 50.
Yeah,
but
early onset exists.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Anyway. Maybe she's just a flighty bitch. I don't know.
Maybe. Very possible. Okay. Giselle decides that she wants to take everybody to New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Her family is originally from New Orleans.
Okay.
I've really only put in most of the drama, but really the reason for them going to New Orleans, they go and visit the plantation that Giselle's family was enslaved at.
Whoa.
Yeah. And
that's heavy.
yeah, her
Wow.
father is there and is like, I want you to meet your great grandfather and this is your great grandmother. And those two, so those great relatives of Giselle's were considered family of the matriarch of the plantation.
Okay.
So she had to put up collateral and had to put up her slaves. But these were two of them that she said, no, they're my family, not my property.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a lot.
It's a lot. Whoa.
They also so
That's a lot to
Ashley is
process.
there just having had a miscarriage. And Monique is there pregnant, very heavily pregnant. And they have
all the feelings.
they have a memorial statue of all of the children and stillborn babies that died on the property, basically. Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's a lot.
Oh.
It's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah. It is. It's really cool that Giselle can push her lineage to these places.
Sure.
And know that, but yeah, it's a lot.
Oh man, that's big feelings.
Absolutely. I also just really appreciate a lot of these Housewives franchises. You know, a lot of people don't like it because it's it's wealth porn. You know, all you're seeing is the houses and the cars.
Yeah.
There's one girl in Beverly Hills who she has a whole floor dedicated to a spa. So I do appreciate that Potomac and sometimes in Atlanta, they take you to these places and be like, hey, this shit is real.
Damn.
Yeah. So there's that.
All right.
They are supposed to go out that night.
Okay.
But Karen decides to stay in. She's like, I'm still grieving. But remember, her gravestones were when it was going to end.
Oh, bless her heart.
So because of all of this, Giselle kind of thinks that Karen is using her parents' death as an excuse not to go out with them.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. However, Karen is on Instagram Live when they're about ready to leave.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm a little more inclined to agree with that.
Yeah. It's all over the place.
Oh, boy. I don't like when people use grief as an excuse for shitty behavior.
No.
Like how it's always portrayed on TV as somebody starts acting out wildly, being a crazy jerk to everyone around them. And it's like, no, that's just jerks who do that.
Yeah,
all grief does, kind of like alcohol in a way, all grief does is lower your inhibitions.
Yeah.
So if you're an asshole, you'll act like an asshole. But if you're not an asshole, you're not going to act like an asshole.
Yeah.
Sorry. So I hate that. Anyway.
Yeah, it's fun.
Tiny rant.
Yes. Grief.
Yay.
So Ashley has been, on this journey to be a mother. Mm-hmm. And she said she wanted to give up drinking at 30. Her 30th birthday was a couple months ago. Mm-hmm. But she's been drinking and they go partying out in New Orleans. Sure. They're doing shots. Ashley even says to Candace, she's like, I told Michael I wouldn't do shots. Don't tell him I'm doing like 3 shots right now. And later in the night, Candace insinuates that because Ashley is drinking, that she's not trying to get pregnant.
No.
Yeah, and everybody is like, no, it's when you are pregnant that you should stop.
Yeah.
And even some doctors are like, yeah, you can have a glass of wine every once in a while.
Sure. Like
it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
But Candace, doesn't let it go.
Wow.
It's
Candace,
a yikes.
Leave it alone.
Yeah.
Look, she's an adult. It's not a problem. She can have a damn drink.
Exactly. Also, y'all are in New Orleans,
having
having a
damn
good time. Yeah, exactly. That's a great place to go drinking.
Yeah.
There's a street that's famous
for it.
For alcohol.
Yeah. Go. Imbibe.
Yes. So that's New Orleans. Okay. After New Orleans, Monique throws a rainbow party to celebrate her baby.
Rainbow baby.
Mm-hmm. Some important points of this is her mother-in-law actually apologizes to Monique in front of everybody.
Okay.
Because a couple seasons ago she called Monique a heifer.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
okay. All right.
There's that.
Hopefully she apologized in private before this.
No.
Hopefully she apologized in private before this.
Monique does not indicate that had happened.
Okay. Yikes.
But Monique is appreciative of the apology at all.
Okay.
So.
Sure. Why not?
Yep. So that's a thing that happens. We'll talk about the rainbow party again, but for our purposes right now, we're moving on.
Okay.
So, despite everybody's issues with everybody, Candace invites all of the ladies to a dinner to try out recipes from Chris's new cookbook.
Okay.
Her husband's writing a cookbook. He also owns a restaurant.
Okay.
Fun fact.
That would make sense then.
Yes. So before this happens, before everybody gets there, Robin, Giselle, and Candace are all talking. And Candace brings up that at Uncle Cousin Lump's birthday party, she heard Michael, Ashley's husband, saying something about wanting to suck a sausage.
Oh.
And or somebody's dick.
Okay.
Yeah. And Robin is like, I thought I dreamed that because we were all so drunk that night. But hearing you say it too, I'm like, okay, yeah, that happened.
Okay.
So then everybody comes in. Ashley is the last one to get there. Ashley and Candace immediately start fighting.
Naturally.
And Ashley says something about being in Candace's mom's house. And Candace goes off. Candace is like, you will not talk about my mother in my house. And she grabs a butter knife. And
okay. All right.
doesn't start going, but she does start pointing with the butter knife.
With the butter knife.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, at least she didn't grab a real knife.
Right. Chris,
still not great.
no, Chris has to like pull her away and is like, hey, you need to calm down.
Yeah.
Giselle then brings up the suck his sausage comment.
Oh.
And then pushes it onto Robin.
Oh, good. Thanks, Giselle. Very helpful.
This comment also upsets Ashley. She's like, why didn't I hear about this sooner? Like, it's been a while since that birthday party happened. It's been 1 month. Since apparently my husband wanted to suck a dick.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I can't relate, but hey, I hear people like to do that.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
Ashley at some point is asked to leave, but then like comes back.
No. Girl, go home.
She does eventually leave though. Everybody is like, why did she come back? It's a whole thing. So that happens.
Yay.
So then Katie lives on like a little farm.
Okay.
Hosts a hoedown. But literally the day before the hoedown happens, allegations about Michael grabbing somebody's ass.
Ooh.
Grabbing another man's ass comes out.
Okay.
And so that's all anybody can think about, really.
Sure.
So
that and the sausage comment.
Yes. Well, and everybody's like,
those two things combined.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And these are sexual assault allegations. Like it's a possible trial. He could get up to 11 years.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, not good.
Yeah. So at the hoedown, Karen fights with Ashley because Ashley is getting karma for comments she made about Karen's husband the year before. Ashley and Candace fight because Candace is like, oh, why would you want to have a baby with him? This explains it.
All right.
And then Monique butts into Ashley versus Candace by trying to get Candace to realize that she's doing what Ashley did last year. Just saying shit, not letting it go.
Yeah.
And Candace is like, not having it. And Monique threatens...
It'll never happen to me.
Oh, right, yeah. I mean, hopefully not.
Utter inability to empathize with people.
Yep.
Fun.
And then Monique threatens to drag Candace, quote, pregnant and all.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, she's like 7-8 months pregnant. And she's like, I will drag you. And Candace is like, drag me, Monique. Drag me.
Look, hormones get wild.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
My grandmother almost killed my grandfather with a saucepan when she was pregnant because he finished her Coke.
Okay. I get it.
So she chased him with a saucepan.
You know what?
And he was laughing so hard he almost fell down and she would have full on killed him.
Nice.
They ran around the car several times, apparently.
I love that.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Supporting women's rights and wrongs.
Wrong. Good on you, Grandpa, for not falling over.
Yeah.
And not getting murdered. By your
it's a plus,
hormonal wife, so that Mom wasn't a prison baby.
Shit happens, okay? Hey.
It would have been a different life.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway. Pregnancy hormones are no fucking joke.
Yes. Anyway. Okay. Amidst all of this, Ashley tries to find her biological father.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And is rejected by him, basically.
Oof. It's a risk when you find your biologicals.
Exactly. Well, and okay, so this has happened on another season, a different franchise of Housewives before.
Okay.
And I can't remember the exact circumstances, but a little bit of it, Ashley is like, oh, I'm trying to have a baby. maybe there's a reason why I can't carry to term.
Oh, it'd be good to know about medical history. Yeah.
Like, that's where she's coming from.
Yeah.
But, like, to do it in the middle of all of this stuff, it just feels funny to me.
It's not great, but I understand her looking for another possible, like, parental support figure.
Yeah.
Potentially.
I don't know. I know exactly where my dad is. I could go to that house right now. He would probably answer the door. I have no interest in doing that.
That's totally fair, but also she didn't know her biological dad, so she can have this idea, maybe a childish dream that's still floating around the back of her head.
Totally.
And then the adult reality happens.
Sets in.
Which sucks.
Yeah, for sure. So that's a thing that happens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so Giselle apologizes to throwing Robin under the bus about the suck a sausage comment.
Okay.
Right before starting a fight with Monique at Robin's house.
Giselle, stop.
Every time I write Giselle, my phone has come to realize... But it always wants to.
I don't care if it's Giselle. It's spelled with a G. My brain goes, gazelle. Brain broken.
Giraffe.
Head empty. Giraffe.
So she starts a fight with Monique at Robin's open house. Robin flipped a property and, like, is hoping to sell it. But this fight that breaks out basically makes everybody run away.
Yeah, that's not a great way to sell.
No. Robin is pissed. She's like, okay, now you're fucking with my money.
Yeah, no.
Like,
no, this isn't personal. This is business.
Exactly.
Get the fuck out of here.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so then the charges against Michael are dropped.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, just because they're dropped
doesn't mean they weren't valid.
Doesn't mean anything. Yeah.
My brain goes to they were being talked about on this major national show. Intimidation is a thing. Mm-hmm. Don't love it.
Yeah.
Don't love it. I don't feel good.
So the other thing about this is, so the allegations were by a cameraman for the show. There's no footage, but there is audio you can hear of Michael is supposedly near this guy. You hear the guy say, "Please don't do that." And then Michael says something like, "Okay, like I'm okay." Michael has had so many hot mic moments.
Oh God!
In this series.
Oh God!
Like at Uncle Lump Cousins.
Cousin Uncle Lumpy.
Cousin Uncle Lump's party. He asks some PA or something like, "Hey, was my mic on?" And the PA says no. And Michael says, "Good, because I think I said some things that I shouldn't have." Like, it's real damning.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not good.
No.
Wow.
So because these charges are dropped and or dismissed, Michael and Ashley go on a local news show to talk about the allegations. And Michael basically ends up admitting to touching this man as an accident. Yeah.
I'm uncomfy.
Yeah. It's bad.
Look, don't hide behind the rainbow flag for your misdeeds.
Yeah.
Assault's assault.
Yeah. Like, you're on a TV show.
Yeah, fucking stop.
With your wife. Yeah.
Calm the fuck down.
Seriously.
Poor cameraman, too.
Right?
Trying to do the right thing.
And I mean, that was probably a lot. It's always a lot to come forward.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he basically had to give up his job in order to file those out.
Career.
Yeah. Like.
Oh, I feel bad.
No, me too.
I don't feel good.
No. Okay.
Anyway.
So,
shifting gears.
Yeah.
Smooth transition.
Yes. Seamless segue.
Yes. Love it.
So with all of that going on, Giselle tells Ashley that everyone is just like relishing in Ashley's misery.
Okay.
About this, and is like, oh, there's no way Michael didn't do it. Like, which, like, yeah, he probably did.
Yeah, probably. But also don't relish in someone's misery.
Right, yeah.
It's not to their face.
Right.
Jesus.
Well, it seems
Be
like
a shitty person behind their back.
It seems what is happening is people are being nice to Ashley to her face and then being shitty behind closed doors. And, like, that's not great.
That's not
like,
great. Look.
Either be a genuine friend or don't be there at all.
Or don't be there at all. Yeah.
And Monique proves that she is not relishing in her misery, but Candace is, by showing Ashley text messages between Monique and Candace.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Receipts.
Yes.
Look, never put things in writing that you don't want somebody to see.
Exactly. So, then everybody goes to the Cayman Islands.
Okay. All right. Can these bitches fly? They're super fucking pregnant.
Oh, Monique is not.
Okay.
Yeah, Monique
Like,
does not come along.
You're not supposed to do that in third trimester.
Monique is like, she's somewhere at like 30, she's like 32, 33 weeks along.
Okay.
You're supposed to get to 40, 41, but her doctor is like, you're not going to make it to 40, 41.
Damn.
You're going to be like 37, 36.
And then pop.
8. Yeah. So yeah, her doctor is like, you are not going anywhere.
All right.
Yeah, so they go to the Cayman Islands.
Uh-huh.
Ashley and Katie fight because Ashley knows that Katie called Ashley stupid at one point.
Okay.
Ashley ends up telling Katie that she isn't mentally strong enough for the group. And then Katie's like, you know what? Maybe you're right. Katie, like, agrees with her.
Okay.
It's super awkward.
Wow.
Because, like, the fight doesn't really resolve.
No.
Everybody goes to bed.
Yup.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody just gets real quiet.
Yes. Well, everybody's like, good night.
Okay.
It's
yep.
so
bye. Weird. Dear God.
Ashley apologizes the next day. Mm-hmm. And then the following morning, Katie is missing.
She was like, bye.
Yeah. Like, her hotel room is empty, but she did not check out of her hotel room.
I mean, you don't technically have to check out.
True. But it's before her, like, checkout date.
Sure.
She went back to Potomac because she wasn't feeling very well, like, physically.
Okay.
And she's also in the middle of a custody battle.
Oh, God.
At this point.
Yeah, I think surrounding yourself by horrible, shitty, unsupportive people at that point in your life, probably
Right.
not great.
Yeah,
I
not
think
a-
Katie
not a
made the
good
right
thing.
call there. Hot damn. Ashley, you're a problem.
Ashley is such a problem.
You're really something. Anyway.
Yeah. Candace and Ashley get to a better place through yoga in the Cayman Islands.
Oh, how nice.
Yes.
I'm sure it's all very sincere.
Yes. After their dinner in the Cayman Islands, Karen says something to Ashley about Michael being vindicated. And Ashley is mad about this because it implies that something actually happened.
Girl.
Yeah.
Denial isn't a fun place to live.
No. Oh, and Ashley lives there.
Oh, yeah.
For way longer than we would like her to.
Oh, no.
It's upsetting.
Oh,
It's very upsetting.
oh no.
So that
Okay.
happens.
Ha-ha.
And then they go home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
And you know what's fun? Ashley has a positive pregnancy test when she comes home.
Oh, good.
Yeah. But she's very hesitant to announce anything.
Well, I mean, give it time anyway.
Exactly.
You should wait a couple months anyway.
Whenever I have a friend who went through a miscarriage like very late
Yeah.
into her pregnancy.
Yeah.
And she announced it like super quick. Like announced the pregnancy super quick after
Yeah.
like finding out like a few weeks.
Oh, that's
Not
so scary.
months.
That's so scary.
Weeks. Yeah. So anytime somebody like tells me and they're not like in the 3rd trimester, I'm like, I'm like, please don't talk about it. Oh my God.
I know. Yeah. And it's just like, and it's really just so that to save yourself.
Honestly.
Because if that pregnancy isn't viable or whatever, and at any point it goes away in whatever way, having to explain that to all the people who are going to ask about your new baby that doesn't exist.
Tell everybody, like
It's-
all of her coworkers,
it's grueling.
all of her friends, clients.
Yep.
Like,
yep, because
and I think that was part of the like pain that came with it, was just
'cause
having to tell everybody.
it's not one loss. You have to see it in everyone's eyes. You have to
Exactly.
relive it over and over and over and over and over. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Totally. So yeah, that sucks.
Surround yourself with supportive people.
This is a heavy episode.
Oh my God.
I am so sorry.
Love yourself. Go get a hug from somebody.
Yes. So Karen is hosting a sneak peek of the fragrance. And everybody's like, is it gonna be? Is it gonna be? Is it gonna be? And it is. There's a fragrance.
Wow.
Giselle is like, I like to smell like I'm like 35, you know,
What
30,
the
35. And this fragrance, La Dame, puts me at like 76, 77. And she's like, I'll wear it on Thursdays. That's my old lady day.
Okay. Hey, get it, I guess.
Right?
I'm just an old woman in a young body.
I feel that.
I'm currently wrapped in a blanket.
Yes.
Anyway.
Ashley is sans Corona in her hand, as is her usual spot.
Yes. Sure.
And they all think it's because she's pregnant.
I mean, yeah.
Right, yeah. And I mean, she gets asked. Robin is like, are you pregnant?
Right?
And Ashley is like, no, I'm just like doing like a whole detoxifying
Sure.
thing. Yeah. Robin's not buying it. Robin and Giselle are not buying it.
There's a joke from How I Met Your Mother.
Uh-huh.
Where Lily, because they're always in the bar.
Yeah.
And Lily goes up to the bartender and she's like, 4 beers and 1 non-alcoholic. And the bartender goes, you're pregnant! And hugs her.
Oh.
Yep.
Yikes.
Yep. Anyway.
Also, don't do that, though. Don't just assume.
True. But he knew.
Yep.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, that's kind of real.
Totally. Well, and I mean, we get a little montage of all of the moments from this season of Ashley with a Corona. It's more than 3. That's the season.
Oh.
Now it's just the little like blurbs of like what happened after.
Yes.
Like by the time the season airs, it's been like 10, 11, like it's been almost a year.
Yeah.
So we get little like blips.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yes. So Monique had her baby. Very, very nice and healthy.
Yay, rainbow baby.
Yeah.
Love it.
And they also got a parrot.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Actual rainbow baby.
What about a... No. I should have included a picture of the fucking parrot. It's gray. It's like an African gray parrot, and they named it T'Challa.
Okay.
Also, R.I.P. T'Challa.
Oh, rip.
He is dead. The parrot is dead by now.
Okay. Wow. All right. They lived for like 50 years. What the hell?
I know. I don't know, man.
All right. Not great.
Anyway.
All right. So the parrot is not a rainbow. Gotcha.
Right. So we saw a couple times throughout the season, Giselle had found a house that she wanted to renovate.
Yeah.
To make it hers. And she is moving into that new house.
Okay.
At the very, very tail end of the season. Robin and Juan got tattoos to commemorate their relationship to each other.
Okay.
They wanted something permanent. You know, because their kids aren't permanent enough.
Yeah.
Anyway, but they're talking about wedding rings.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
No other thoughts besides okay?
Nope.
Say it. Out loud.
Divorce.
They're already divorced.
I know, which is why.
You're like, just
I'm
stay
like,
divorced.
Well, no, I'm like, maybe don't start with the tattoos.
That's fair.
Maybe ease into that later. That's like a several years in anniversary thing to me.
Fair.
Whatever.
They've also been living together while they've been divorced this whole time.
I'm fully aware. Like, I actually think they have a decent chance because they re-examined their relationship and everything and found that they did actually want to be together, and that's nice.
Yeah.
I'm just, what the hell? It's their bodies. Do whatever the fuck you want.
Right. And they're talking about wedding rings.
Okay.
Candace and Chris are paying the whole mortgage to the house that they live in. Because remember, Mom paid for part of it.
Right.
Yeah. So, but they are now paying
whole mortgage
the
now.
whole mortgage.
Good for them.
Yes.
Hey, growth looks different.
Exactly.
Good for them.
Ashley has a baby shower, and by the time this is airing, has given birth to the baby. And actually, I believe this photo of them at the reunion, it's only been a couple weeks.
Oof.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
and
that's Real Housewives of Potomac season 4.
Okay,
It's not a fun time. That happened, yes.
That happened.
Uh-huh.
That was a wild ride.
Yes.
Lots of ups and downs and sideways.
What was your favorite up?
I don't even...
My favorite fight was Monique saying that she would drag Candace while fully pregnant.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like that. Just pregnant women are going to throw down.
Yeah.
In a way that they wouldn't if they were not pregnant. So watch the fuck out, guys.
Yeah. Exactly.
Love it. Okay, well, that's it. We're done with this now, right?
What was your favorite moment of the season?
Oh, I like that Monique got a rainbow baby.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm going to be sincere here.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I know.
You're like, I'm happy about the baby. I'm like, I'm happy she said she was going to fight.
I mean, yeah, that's good too. I couldn't take yours. You already said it.
I'm sorry.
Ugh.
I mean, the
Alright.
baby's good too.
Yeah.
I'm happy that Candace is paying her whole mortgage.
Good for her.
I wish I could pay a mortgage. Maybe someday.
Maybe someday. Anyway. We'll be back next week with... What are we doing?
I think we're going to do the newest Love is Blind.
Okay, well, we'll be back with that, I guess. Keep an eye out.
Uh-huh.
Haha. Tell us your favorite part of this episode on our Instagram. Much ado, some shit. It's,
Correct.
Was it Monique saying she would drag a bitch whilst pregnant? Was it Robin doing whatever she was doing? I've forgotten already. My head is already flushing the information.
Robin, here's the thing. Giselle has the pot and the spoon for the pot.
Okay.
And occasionally Robin will put her hand on the spoon. But that's it. To stir the pot.
Okay. Gotcha. I
but
understand
honestly,
now.
Robin's pretty in her lane.
Yeah, she didn't come up much this
No.
season because she was just doing her thing.
Yeah.
All right, well, good for her.
Flipping houses.
Anyway, yeah, she
winning
did
her
that.
man back.
Yeah, get it.
That's it.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone, for listening.
Yeah,
we appreciate you. Special shout out to our patrons, Emma, Florence, and Meg. Thanks so much, guys. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
We appreciate everyone
All
for
of
listening.
you.
And we will see you all next week.
Bye.
Bye.